The next section we're going to cover under the common parameters will be the leader style. Practicad gives you the option to have a leader attached to the tag you're going to place on the drawing. To demonstrate how to utilize this, we're going to close the browser on the left and we're going to focus on the leader style. Currently you can see the box is unchecked. When it's unchecked, Practicad is going to gray out the choice for dimension styles and also the choice between the arrow leader and the spline. If we decide that we'd like to be prompted to place a leader on the drawing before the tag, we can check leader style. When we do that, Practicad is going to ask us what dimension style should the leader's properties follow. And there are separate tutorials on designing dimension styles. Here we're going to say that we want this leader to follow the dimension style standard. And then we can choose between two leader types, the arrow and the spline. We are going to show you both inside this tutorial. We're going to hit save and then we're going to exit out of my library. We're going to go over to format and we're going to drop down to the dimension style section. You'll notice here that we've got a standard dimension style created, which is the style that this leader is going to follow. And to demonstrate that, we're just going to go to modify, and under the symbols and arrows tab, we're going to change the arrow size to 8 and make it large. We're going to press OK, and then we're going to close out of the dimension style manager. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go right into our tag bin and we're going to grab that length tag. But this time when we click on it once, you'll notice in the command line that Practicad prompts us to specify the leader's start point. Now what we're going to do is click for the start point of our leader. We're going to click for another point and we can continue to click for as many leader lines as we like. In this particular case, we're just going to leave it as those two. Then we're going to right click and hit enter, which is going to attach the tag to the leader line, and then we can choose the rotation. Here we're going to click, and now you can see that the lang tag has been attached to the duct utilizing a leader line that is following the dimension style standard. If we would like to use the spline instead of the arrow line, all we need to do is go back into our library icon, and instead of keeping the arrow leader checked, we're going to uncheck that and we're going to click on spline. Now we're going to hit the save key. We're going to exit out of my library again, and this time we're going to apply the lang tag, but this time utilizing the spline. So we're going to place it on the drawing. Once we hit enter and choose our rotation, you can take a look and see what the spline looks like. So the first option is, do we want a leader line, yes or no? Second option is choose the dimension style you'd like the leader line to follow. And the third option is to choose between the arrow or the spline.